Hello students. In the previous class, we had done the steps in construction of index numbers. We were done with the first two steps. The first step was defining the purpose of index number and the second step was selection of base period. In this video, we'll discuss the other remaining 5 steps. The next step is selection of commodities. Selection of commodities basically depends on the purpose of the survey. Selection of commodities must be made in such a way that it represents the real habits, taste and customs of the people for whom the index is meant. So we select the commodities here in such a way that it is one of the needs of the customer. The fourth step is obtaining price quotations. After the commodities are selected, we have to obtain price quotations for each commodity. We know that the prices of many commodities varies from place to place and even from shop to shop in the same market. Thus, price quotations are to be obtained from different places, different agencies at regular intervals of times and then averaged and used in the construction of index numbers. So the fourth step is we have to obtain the price quotations. Now each commodities in a same market may have different values in different shops. So what we have to do is we take the commodity, we compare the values in the different shops and then we average and use in the construction of index number. So that is the fourth step. The next step is choice of an average. Since index numbers are specialized averages, decisions have to be made as to which particular average should be used for constructing index numbers. The commonly used averages are arithmetic mean and geometric mean. While constructing index numbers, arithmetic mean is commonly used because it is very simple to calculate. However, as geometric mean is the best average for averaging ratios and relative changes. It is preferred in construction of index numbers for the sake of greater accuracy and precision. The next step for construction of index number is selection of weights. Proper weights should be attached to the various items depending on their relative importance. Generally, weights are quantities of base period or current period or combination of both of them. The last step in the construction of index number is selection of suitable formula. Selection of formula is based mainly on the availability of data. While selecting the formula, care should be taken to see that maximum use of the available data is made. So these are the steps in the construction of index numbers. The next we have a small notation and terminology. For what terminology, what is the notation? For the price P, in the base period, the terminology is P0 and when the current period it is P1. For quantity Q, for the base period we denote it by Q0 and for current period Q1. And value, that is expenditure, that is price into quantity. The value of any commodity is given by the price into the quantity. So for base period it will be P0 Q0 and for current period it will be P1 Q1. So the next methods of constructing index number and the other topics we'll see in the next class. Thank you.